It's hot. So today I thought we would do a chit chat, get ready with me, a get to know me type of thing. I have an Instagram page related to my YouTube channel, and I asked my 160 followers. I'm actually really proud of that. 160 followers if they had any questions for me, because I was going to do this video. And I actually got like a good amount of questions, considering, you know, I don't have a ton of followers. And I am here to answer your burning questions, because I am just such an interesting person. So excuse me if I look a little rough. It's about to get a little rougher because I had to put some moisturizer on. I'm going to use the Cetaphil Daily Moisturizer with 50 plus SPF, because you gotta protect your skin. Wow, this is how you know it's got a lot of SPF, because it's white and really gotta rub it in. I don't plan on going anywhere like a red carpet where I'll be taking a ton of pictures, so there won't be any flashback for me. Yeah, red carpet, not today, you know. So before I get started with the questions, I'm just going to tell you what I'm using for my face. This is probably my favorite drugstore foundation at the moment. This is the CoverGirl Vitalist Healthy Elixir, and my summer shade is 745. The first question I got, and I figured this would be anonymous just in case, I don't know, people don't want their usernames out there. What ethnicity / race are you? My mom is Puerto Rican and my dad is Italian, and yeah, that's my race. I will say this, I don't know Spanish, and I will also say this, that doesn't make me any less Puerto Rican. Both of my parents are fluent. My dad's fluent in Italian, my mom's fluent in Spanish. However, I am only fluent in barely English. I will say this when it comes to my culture. I feel like I'm a very cultured person, but that's because I've chosen to be. I try to always broaden my horizons to understand my culture better. I don't really feel like I necessarily relate to either side of what I am. I'm just me, and I feel like, yes, my culture is part of me, but really, I'm just me. So yeah, that's all I mean to really say. So while I do my eyes, I will answer the next question. How many siblings do you have? I have 4 younger sisters and 1 older brother. I'm the oldest girl. I love my sisters dearly. I love having sisters. I don't know what it would have been like to have an older sister, but I always wanted a younger brother. I love my brother, but me and him are complete opposites, but somehow, for the most part, we kind of balance each other out, so it's very interesting. So I'm going to be taking my ColourPop Double Entendre palette. Looks like this. I'm going to be taking a lot of this brown. I think this is Keep It PG. And then this like brownish reddish color, which is Extracurricular. Next question I got is, what is your favorite physical feature and your favorite personality feature? That's, I think my favorite physical feature is pretty easy. I've always loved this one thing about myself. I can't really think of a lot of physical features that I absolutely love, but one thing I've loved from the beginning when I was younger is I loved having super long eyelashes naturally. I think if I didn't have long natural eyelashes, I probably would never take the time to put on false lashes because I'm so lazy. So I'm glad that I have long lashes naturally. So that's probably my favorite physical feature by far. And what was the other question? And your favorite personality feature? My favorite personality feature, that's a tough one for me. I think I think as I've grown older, it's been harder and harder for me to necessarily love my personality. Yeah, that's a tough one for me. I don't know if it's necessarily my favorite personality feature, but I think the thing that stands out about my personality the most is I always try to be nice and I always try to make people feel comfortable. Even when I can tell someone's not feeling comfortable, I go out of my way to try to make people feel comfortable. Next question was, what is your favorite go-to makeup look to wear? I think as a teenager, I always wore a winged eyeliner. Like, you could not catch me out in these streets without some winged eyeliner, okay? But nowadays, dark lip, maybe a gloss, and I love bold brows. When did you start wearing makeup? It's a funny question because my mom never wanted me to wear makeup. My mom was a very natural look type of woman. And I've always loved makeup. I would say the age where I started to wear makeup, or I was allowed to wear makeup, was probably like 15, 16 years old. What is your biggest pet peeve? I cannot talk today. I should have some coffee. I should have some more coffee. My biggest pet peeve, honestly, I know this is gonna sound crazy because I feel like everybody's got pet peeves, but I don't really have a lot of pet peeves. I'm pretty easygoing. Like, if I was to choose something small that really bothers me, I hate when people don't use their words. AKA, I hate when people shrug. Like, when you ask someone a question, they're just like, I hate that. I feel like I don't really want to do bronzer. I want to do like a dark blush, but kind of use it all over, kind of like a bronzer. And the closest one that I love that I can think of is Benefit Dallas. It's this dark mauve color, but it's also like a cool toned bronzer. It's really weird to describe. Dallas from Benefit. I'm never gonna quit you. I'm never gonna quit you. I can't quit you. I don't do a lot to my brows. I have naturally full brows, but I want them to look even more full. So I'm gonna fill them in today. I'm gonna use this brow pencil from L'Oreal. It's the Brow Stylist Definer. It's got a little spoolie on the end and it's real thin. And I'm just gonna like gradually fill in a couple of like bald spots. It's fun getting older. Bald spots on your head. I have some. Bald spots in your brows. I have some. Getting old is fun. What's your favorite movie? I have so many favorite movies. Anybody that knows me knows I love movies. If I had to choose a favorite movie, if I had to choose one, I really love Dustin Hoffman. One of my favorite movies that he was in, and probably my favorite movie of all time, is Kramer versus Kramer. I feel like I can really relate to it, and I feel like it's a very human movie. I watched it when I was younger, when I was struggling, I guess, in my own way. And I've just always really related to that movie, and it's the first movie I think I ever was exposed to that was really like a slice of life type of movie, where it's very just realistic. Like, life doesn't always go as planned and stuff happens and it's okay. And it's a process and it's difficult and you pick up the pieces and you move on. I know Kramer versus Kramer is not like a lighthearted movie, but those are the kind of movies I like. I like movies that teach a lesson and are realistic and have excellent acting, and that's my criteria for movies, usually. So it's not always about the feel-good movies for me. I'm gonna use the Physicians Formula Vegas Strip highlighter. You can get this at the drugstore. And I'm gonna take my Morphe brush. They sell Morphe now at Ulta, and I got this brush from Ulta. And I'm telling you, I love it. I'm gonna do my lips, and I'm gonna take the Boutique lip liner in Mocha. This is like my favorite lip liner ever. They discontinued it. This is actually from Sally Beauty. So good. Next question is, what's the #1 thing on your bucket list? I have an actual physical list of all the things I want in life and all the things I want to accomplish, but it's nothing crazy like skydiving or bungee jumping or anything like that. If I had to choose the #1 thing on my bucket list, by far, I would love to write a book. That's always been my goal at a very young age. The one thing I've always been good at, in my opinion, is writing. So yeah, I'd really love to write a book. Not sure what kind of book it would be or what it would be about, but I love poetry. I'm gonna do Milani's Naturally Chic. Looks like that. It's like a brownie pink. Last question, last but not least, this ever-pressing question. So good. French fries or onion rings? Great question. I actually don't like French fries that much. And onion rings are okay, because I love onions, but I don't really like them fried like that. But if I had to choose, I love a blooming onion, the one at Red Robin. I am going to throw on some hoops and do my hair, and I will be right back. So I did my hair. I tried to get it like curly, but not too like Shirley Temple, and tried to scruff it up a little bit. I appreciate you guys participating, interacting with me. I appreciate anybody who just wants to get to know me. So yeah, really, really cool. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you again soon. It's your girl. She back. She back.